Hi, I'm Lou. Welcome to my LouTube. This video is about Starlight Express. So for my cycling followers, I'm sorry, especially to those who've only just started following me since my video with Sir Bradley Wiggins in the velodrome last week, but I will return to cycling content very soon, I promise. I've got some really fun plans. Over the summer, I'm heading to the Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift. I campaigned for there to be a women's Tour de France by cycling the whole route of the men's Tour de France the day before them back in 2019. There is now a women's Tour de France. I go each year and I love it. So please keep following me for that. But for now, this video is about Starlight Express. For those of you who don't know what Starlight Express is, it's a musical on roller skates. It was on in London back in the 80s and 90s, and I saw it when I was a little girl, and it came back as a revival last year at the Wembley Troubadour Theatre. Some of the cast are moving on, and Sunday night was the final show for those cast members. It was unbelievable. Quite a lot of the cast were pretty emotional. Quite a lot of the crowd were very emotional and very loud. The atmosphere was unreal. I'll tell you a little story at the end of the video about Jeevan, who plays Rusty, who's just a wonderful, wonderful person. This is a 5:30 showing on Sunday, the 8th of June, and I'm sat in Carriage 4. How good was that? Wasn't the atmosphere unbelievable? It was just electric. Crowd went crazy throughout. I loved it so much. Afterwards, we went to the stage door and met some of the cast and saw them coming out and being met by their families and friends, and it was just emotional. Jeevan in particular worked the whole line, and the line was long. He went out to every single person, spoke to them, took photos, everything. And the story I want to tell you about him, the girl in front of me was dressed up as Pearl, one of the characters, and she became completely overcome when Jeevan got to her, and she couldn't even speak. But she didn't need to, because Jeevan completely understood. He put his arm around her, he put a hand on her back, reassured her, and he just said, "It's okay." And then took a photo with her, and he was just wonderful. Such a sweet, kind gesture. He didn't have to, but he did, because he's lovely. I saw him having an emotional reunion with his dad as well and his family. It was just really, really sweet. It was so cool to see so many people dressed up in cosplay, and it was also really cool to see my friend Raven. It's always good fun catching up with them. Also got to chat to Al and Tom's parents. They're two of the main characters in the show. Their parents were so proud and happy to be there. I haven't booked to go and see Starlight Express again. I'm feeling a bit funny about the cast moving on. Although some of my favourites are staying, some of my favourites have gone, and I'm not ready to move on yet. So you won't get another Starlight Express video just yet. Some of you will be relieved to know. The rest of you, please keep coming back to my videos. I've got lots more adventures planned. I'm heading to Florida in the next couple of days. We're going to visit my stepson, who's a skipper on the Jungle Cruise, and I'll be taking my bike. I also keep needing to get my steps in because I've signed up for a world record attempt on Mount Kilimanjaro later this year. So please do subscribe if you want to come on my adventures with me. Please comment on my videos. Thank you for the likes, and I will see you very soon. Bye.